Rick, Jeffrey, how you doing?
Good, Mark.
Nice to see you both.
Mark, what's on the agenda for today?
Well, wanted to talk about a discrimination case, a handicap discrimination case just decided by the Massachusetts Appeals Court. Kind of an interesting case where, I'll give you the punchline. The company actually won the case by summary judgment. So here's the facts. A guy named Chelsea Scott worked for a company called Encore Images. He was the warehouse coordinator, and it required a lot of lifting, the job. He had an injury on the job, had to have eventually surgery, was out between September 2006 and in August of 2007 he was replaced.
So 1 year he was out.
Almost a year. So during that time he filed for workers' comp, and he ended up having entering into a lump sum settlement on workers' comp for $45,000. The premise of a lump sum settlement is that he's got a permanent injury. So eventually the company replaced him. They had hired a temporary employee for months and months, but eventually in August '07 they replaced him. He sued handicap discrimination. Meanwhile, Scott's wife also sued, and the facts of her case were a little bit different, but she claimed that starting about 4 months after the injury to her husband, Mr. Scott, that the company owner started questioning her in an accusatory tone like 5 times. And so she claimed that there was a retaliation, and she claimed that the owner was saying, when is he coming back? But in a sort of accusatory tone, and even taking out her personnel file when she talked to her. But there was never any threat of her job overtly or anything like that. So the thing came to a head in May '07 when the owner told her that the owner had spoken to an employee of a different company who worked with Scott's son. Okay? And
there's no nepotism.